Want to talk success at ASU? Look no further than the ASU golf programs. To fill us in on both the men's and women's teams, we bring in WCSN golf reporter Ben Paris. And Ben, we're both a couple of guys who love to play golf, but we're not so good at it, so let's just talk about it. Fill us in on each of those teams and how they've done so far this season.
Yeah, Riley, the men's team has played in 8 tournaments so far this season, the women in 9s, and while neither of them have won a tournament as a team, there's been some stellar performances from some individuals. We start on the men's side, guys like Preston Summerhays, Jose Le Ballester, Gabe Salvarena, and of course, Riggs Johnson, the senior, have all shot rounds of 64 or better in tournaments. That is extremely good golf. And on the women's side, Ashley Menny has shot a 7 under par 65 at the Match in the Desert, a little 4-team tournament with UCLA, Baylor, and Arizona to claim her first collegiate win. And then last week, the women's team hosted their signature event at Papago, the Ping ASU Invitational, and 4 of the golfers finished in the top 11 in the tournament. And as a team, they took down 6 other top 15 teams, so really impressive there. And then overall, the men's team checking at number 5 in the country, and the women cracked the top 10 this week. They check in at number 9.
Yeah, and you talk about the team aspect there. As we well know, golf is also an individual sport. Who are some of those names we should be keeping an eye on as we make our way down the stretch towards the NCAA championships?
For me, the biggest difference maker for the men's team has been the freshman combo of Luke Partle and Potter and Michael Miesith. It's been so impressive how these guys, just their first year, have already performed so well for the team. They've combined for 13 rounds in the 60s and have 13 rounds each shooting even par or better. And all 5 of the ASU starters are ranked top 100 in the nation. Just the freshmen are ranked inside the top 50. So as a team, that's going to lead to a lot of success because this is a program that loses guys to professional tours the same way that a basketball team or a football team might lose guys to a draft. So when you're able to have young talent, that's really going to push you as you head towards the postseason. Now, for the women's team, when you look at Amanda Linner and Ashley Menny, those are the back-to-back Pac-12 Women's Golfer of the Week, a new award that the conference established just this year. And Amanda went 3-0 at the Cactus Cup earlier this season, a little match play event, which is really impressive when you think about the format of the national championship because it is a match play event. And then Ashley Menny has the lowest scoring average on the team. Shot a 4 under par 68 bogey-free on Saturday of the Ping ASU Invitational. And then she's playing in the biggest event in women's amateur golf this week. She was at the Augusta National Women's Amateur, and she got to play a little practice round today at Augusta National, home of the Masters, next week. And not a lot of people get to play there. It's one of the most exclusive golf courses in the world. So if you get to play there, you're pretty good.
Yeah, that is for sure. It feels weird to say. The weather's just getting nice outside, Ben, but the season's winding down. What do each of these teams have left as we come down the stretch?
Yeah, so each team has just 1 tournament left before they get ready for Pac-12s, NCAA regionals, and then the national championship. For the women, they head out to California, but the men's team still gets to host their signature event, the Thunderbird Collegiate at Papago, and then after that, they'll get ready for Pac-12s. The women's team, the week after that, when they come back for Pac-12s, it's at Papago as well, where they just hosted the Ping ASU, and it's their home course. So they have a serious advantage there. Home court advantage does exist in golf, just like any other sport, because it's a course they get to practice at, a course they've already hosted a tournament at, and now the course that they get to play Pac-12s at. So that's going to be a big deal for them. And then, of course, the men's and the women's team both get to play at Grayhawk, a course that they're extremely familiar with, 3rd time in a row in the cycle that the national championship is held there. Just up the road in Scottsdale, everybody's familiar with that course. They've played it before. So when the national championship comes around, they're definitely going to be ready, and we should expect them to make a run at the national championship.
All right, Ben, real quick before I let you go, the Masters next weekend. Yeah. Do you have a pick?
I'm excited, Riley. I got to pick our guy, John Rahm, the ASU guy. Just so much fun to follow. While he was a Sun Devil, I think he's going to have the green jacket on Sunday.
Absolutely great pick there, Ben. As always, thank you for coming in. And stay tuned to our coverage of the golf season as it winds down throughout the rest of the way.